Hello everybody, welcome to BeamNG.Drive. This is a game where you can drive cars and, crash them. And it's not any old crashing like normal games. It's proper crashing. Like, look at this damage. Rear drive shaft is broken, so you get proper damage. Like, look at all these parts. You have engine, front bumper, you have transmission. You can change all these, by the way. So you can chuck nitrous in it, you can chuck a nice heavy duty intake, heavy duty long block and a race intake, or a supercharger. Say I want to chuck in a Sage free supercharger, I can do that. I mean to rip the bonnet off. I said rip the bonnet off. Ooh. Change my camera speed because that's a bit high. So there you can see air filter, you can see the supercharger, and you can see the engine idling. Very poor camera work at the minute, but if I change my speed, you can see all of the pulleys are turning. If I switch the engine off, the pulleys stop turning and the car shuts off. So I turn on the car back on and let's go for a drive. And it sounds different because, well, there's a supercharger on it now. And there's some exhaust pops as well. And it doesn't handle amazing, to be honest. So this is one of the new cars that just came to the game. New versions of the car that came to the game. As you can see, all the ones with this icon here are the ones that are part of the base game. If they don't have an icon, for example, let's go down here. You might see one. Do I? I don't see one actually. But there's ones like this without an icon, and they're mods basically. So these are base game, and these are mods. So these 3, 4, 5. These just got added to the game. Let me stop you right there because, there are more than those 5 configs that are new, and we're going to talk about them now, and then we're going to carry on with the rest of the video that I made. So here's a little walkthrough of what's new. There's a new skin for the ETKK series. There's a whole bunch of new configs for the Gravel D series. There it is. So there's a bunch of new vehicles, new configs should I say, and here's a quick look at them. Most noticeably are the D15 Crawlers and Pre-Runners and the D35 Super Pig. So let's have a look at one of these. So this is what a crawler looks like in this game. Turn off the engine so it doesn't escape anywhere, and turn on the parking brake. So here you've got big beefy off-road suspension, you've got a full roll cage as a frame, you've got these huge differentials, you've got this crazy config basically, and it's quite fun to drive. Let's give it a quick drive. Have a look at the suspension travel in the back. It's quite nice. Did it get up this hill? It should be able to. Not quite. It did over. It's also got these straps right here. These straps keeping it from, keeping the body from deforming too much, so basically. And I'm trying to roll this back onto its side. Not fun. look at the straps. They sag and then they stretch and they prevent the vehicle from essentially rolling, I believe. So yeah, this is just one of the new configs. We're going to the gravel Grand Marshal now. There's a police interceptor skin now. Config, should I say. So it's got a new skin and it's a config as well. So have a little look at this. It's got lights and sirens if you're into that kind of stuff, which I am. There's a little unintended crash feed. It's still there. And if you wanted, you could go for you could trace some AI with this if you wanted, but I'm not going to do that right now. So moving on, we've got the H series, which has a street tuned version. Where is it? Here it is. It also has a derby config and a colourable old paint skin. So this is the street tuned version. It's actually quite nice to drive. Give you some more driving and then I'll crash it. Do a little rear shot. So as the axle's broken, quite a bit of damage. Both of the rear wheels are broke. So let's bring this back a bit. Now onto the gravel Roma. We have a BCPD Glasgow City Police Department config. We have a derby config called the Horrendous. And we also have a colourable old paint skin. I believe the paint skin is attached to this vehicle already. Yes, old paint colourable, yeah, there you go. So if you want to change the colour of it, there you go. Gives you a bit of... maybe you set it to matte so it looks a bit more realistic. The inner body doesn't look quite as horrendous as the outside, but you know, it is what it is. So onto the Hirochi Sunburst. There is a new police package and a police interceptor. So there's a basic skin and a police interceptor have both been added. I'll give you a little drive of this. Turn off ESC, sorry. And give you a little drive around. I'm not the best at driving in this game, I'll be quite frank with you, but I do try. There's spaghetti going on. And there's a look at the damage. So we'll move on to the 200BX now. There is a new drag config. There's a colourable old paints and track day beta skin, which has been added. And I'm gonna go and move this over to the drag strip. So while I'm at the drag strip, I'm going to show you another config that's new to the game. And why is it? There we go. So while I'm at this drag strip, I'm going to show you another new config in this game. We'll find the Abishu Corvette and get the drag sequential. Turn off cinematic camera, and I think what did I do? What you did there once you pressed exit, not start. You idiot. Well, we'll try that again. So we'll accept. Okay, I'm having issues with drag strip right now. Okay, so that's not working. I'll show you what this car could do, then I'll show you what the other one can do. So while I'm at this drag strip, I'm going to show you two different cars. I'm going to show you this one, the 200BX drag edition, and I'm going to show you the Abishu drag edition. So we've got about 150 down to the line. I don't know why the drag strip isn't working at the minute. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I've done something wrong, but yeah. We'll try it now. Oh, the drag strip just doesn't want to work. So anyway, let's see how fast we can get by the end of the line. Ready? And go. It'll be very slow off the line, but then once it picks up, it really picks up. And this is me shifting by myself. We reached nearly the same, but I think this has more top end to it. And it also has a good exit exhaust. And this one's crashing. Have a look at the damage. So we'll move on to the Abishu Hopper, where it has a sheriff and park ranger skin. So these two right here. That's it for the Hopper. Now with the Abishu Pessima 1988 version. Yes, should be this one. Nope, I'm stupid. It is this version. There's a new derby config, and again a colourable paint skin. So it's got the same old paint colourable, and then if you change it, you know, it reflects in the car. These are the main changes. So there's a few other cars like this one, which is in the video, and then there's some general new parts for most of the cars, and there's some vehicle tweaks, bug optimizations, etc, etc. So I'm going to leave that car go, and I'm going to go show you a couple new bits about this map. There is a fuel station, and there's also some nice new tunnels in the game. Thank you very much for watching. This is going to be the end of part 1, as the video is too long for me to release it in one go. So I'm going to release part 2 in a couple of weeks, or maybe even a couple of days. We'll soon find out. It is ready to go, but I just need to release it. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.